Out beyond the fragile breath of our atmosphere, beyond the soft blue shimmer of Earth's horizon, there lies a realm untouched by wind or water, a place where time drifts differently, where light itself takes ages to arrive, and where silence reigns with infinite. In this endless ocean of stars, the absence of sound is not emptiness, but something deeper, an active quiet, woven from the threads of gravity, light, and unseen energy. It is a silence that hums beneath the surface of everything we know, waiting for the right kind of listening. Tonight we drift into that vastness to explore the enigmatic silence of interstellar space, to understand why the universe in all its brilliance and chaos remains wrapped in a stillness so profound it feels almost alive. Close your eyes, let your thoughts slow, and together let us drift beyond the edges of sound. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Stillness. Imagine you are floating, weightless, suspended between stars. No ground beneath your feet, no air brushing your skin, only an eternal expanse stretching in every direction, black, endless, and ancient. At first it feels utterly still, a perfect, tranquil void, but as your eyes adjust, the stillness begins to breathe. Distant lights flicker like embers adrift on an unseen current. Nebulas bloom like silent storms frozen in motion. Vast clouds of gas and dust painted in soft purples, blues, and you begin to sense that this quiet is not simple absence. It is a living stillness, layered and immense. A silence so deep it becomes a presence of its own. For centuries, humanity imagined the heavens as a realm of endless music. Ancient philosophers believed that the planets moved to the harmony of invisible songs, the music of the spheres. They felt that somewhere beneath the veil of distance, the cosmos sang in perfect balance, and we, on Earth, merely caught faint echoes of its eternal melody. But reality tells a gentler, lonelier tale. Out there, beyond the reach of air, sound cannot live. There are no waves of pressure, no molecules to carry vibration. A voice, a whisper, even the thunder of an explosion, all would fade instantly, swallowed by the vacuum. In the vast reaches between stars, there are fewer than a handful of atoms in an entire room-sized volume of space. To speak there is to speak into nothing, to send sound into a place where it cannot be heard. And yet, strangely, that knowledge doesn't make the silence feel empty. It makes it sacred. You drift closer to a nebula, and though there is no sound, your mind fills the gap with an imagined hum, a soft vibration that seems to rise from within you. Perhaps you think the universe has a rhythm not meant for ears. Perhaps silence itself is its song. Every particle of dust, every beam of light, every faint trace of hydrogen between stars, all are in motion. They collide, drift, separate, and spiral. This cosmic dance continues silently, ceaselessly, painting the universe in shapes too vast for comprehension. And though we call it stillness, there is movement everywhere, slow, graceful, unending. The great illusion of space is not its emptiness, but its subtle fullness. Even here, in the cold and dark, stars are born. They ignite from collapsing clouds of gas, gathering heat and gravity until they blaze into being. Each one a quiet miracle hidden in the dark. You imagine watching one of these births from afar, the silent implosion of gas and dust, folding in upon itself, compressing until fusion begins. No roar, no explosion, only a soft pulse of light. A newborn star glowing quietly, as though exhaling for the first time. If you could listen, not with ears but with your mind, you might hear the universe sigh in relief, another spark of existence kindled in its great, wordless expanse. In this way, stillness becomes deceptive. What we perceive as silence is simply motion beyond our senses, and what we call emptiness is the canvas of all creation. As you drift farther from the nebula, darkness deepens once again. The stars become more distant, their light weaker, their flicker slower, and within that darkness you begin to sense a quiet so deep it almost feels like gravity itself. A silence that presses gently, yet profoundly, on the edges of thought. A reminder that all sound, every word, every note, every heartbeat is fleeting. Only silence endures. It was there before stars were born. It will remain long after their final light fades. In that understanding, something within you softens. You realize that stillness is not the absence of life. It is the space that allows it to exist. The silence of interstellar space is not a void. It is a presence that surrounds all things, connecting every distant point in the cosmos with invisible threads of quiet understanding. It is a vast awareness that listens but never speaks. And perhaps that's why it feels so haunting, because somewhere deep inside we recognize it. We came from it, and someday in one way or another we'll return to it. Now, as you float through the endless dark, you feel the faint pulse of your own heart, a small rhythmic echo in the infinite hush. It feels right, for within the quiet, you are part of something immeasurable. You are a whisper in the grand stillness of the cosmos, brief, delicate, yet undeniably real. And as you drift onward, deeper into the velvet dark, the illusion of stillness begins to dissolve. You start to see it for what it truly is, a silent, living sea, infinite and awake. Chapter 2. The Vacuum's Hush. There is a silence that exists beyond all human comprehension. A silence so complete, so perfect, that it feels less like the absence of sound and more like the very fabric of existence itself. That is the silence of the vacuum, the great hush between stars. A quiet that stretches for trillions of miles, untouched, unbroken, unending. And within that hush lies the true soul of the universe. You drift farther from the cradle of familiar stars. The soft light of the Milky Way thins behind you, until even its silver glow dissolves into faint threads. Ahead lies the deep interstellar medium, a region so empty that words lose their meaning. If you could cup your hands and gather the space around you, you might find a single atom there, just one. And then, for another handful's reach, nothing again. A gulf of absence. In the vacuum, the rules of our world fall away. There is no sound, because there is no air, no water to carry waves, no walls to echo back a voice. Even light itself, the swift messenger of the cosmos, travels as both a particle and a wave, yet here it moves unaccompanied, whispering silently across eternity. The vacuum is not empty, it is serene. It hums with invisible potential, a sea of quantum flickers and unseen forces. Everywhere, particles appear and vanish in the blink of a cosmic eye, born from nothing, returning to nothing, ghostly ripples in an endless field of silence. You close your eyes. And for a moment, you imagine what it means to be surrounded by nothing at all. No up, no down, no sound to anchor you in space. Just a faint awareness of motion, not through air or water, but through time itself. You are moving, yet standing still. You are falling, yet weightless. You are adrift in the great hush, the cosmic breath between the stars. In that stillness, everything becomes slow. Stars glide across eons. Nebulas unfurl at the pace of glaciers. The heartbeat of the cosmos moves in centuries, millennia, and ages. And yet, within this deep calm, subtle forces never stop their quiet work. The vacuum hums with electromagnetic fields, woven like invisible silk threads stretching across unimaginable distances. Gravity bends and twists space itself, gently pulling matter toward matter, like a soft tide that never ceases. There is no sound here, but there is music still. Not music for the ear, but for the soul. A rhythm felt, not heard. The steady pulse of the universe expanding, contracting, breathing in silence. To human senses, the vacuum seems absolute. Yet physicists have learned that even nothingness hides complexity. They call it quantum foam, a restless sea of fleeting particles that blink into existence and disappear again before reality can quite catch them. Imagine the surface of a perfectly still pond. At first glance, calm, but beneath tiny ripples stir, unseen by the naked eye. That is the vacuum's true nature, tranquil on the surface, endlessly alive underneath. From this silence, entire stars are born. From this quiet, galaxies assemble themselves, drifting together like seeds upon invisible winds. Even black holes, those devourers of light, emerge from this hush, vast and powerful, yet shaped by the silence they inhabit. As you drift deeper into the vacuum, your thoughts begin to slow. Every worry, every earthly echo fades into nothing. The space within you mirrors the space around you, calm, weightless, endless. You begin to sense something profound, that this silence is not hostile. It is patient. It waits without needing to be filled. It holds everything without demanding attention. And perhaps that is why it feels so peaceful. Because in this cosmic hush, there is no need for noise or movement or explanation. There is only being. In the far distance, a faint glow stirs, the dim afterlight of a dying star. Its light has traveled thousands of years to reach this moment, crossing the quiet ocean of the interstellar void. It flickers softly, carrying the last message of a sun long extinguished. And yet, no one hears it fall silent. There is no sound of its collapse, no echo of its fading. Only light gliding quietly onward until it too will fade. Still, even this death feels serene. In the vacuum, endings and beginnings are indistinguishable, two sides of the same eternal stillness. Everywhere you look, the universe hums with invisible motion. The solar wind drifts outward from distant suns, a river of charged particles flowing gently into infinity. Magnetic fields twist and curve, bending that flow into invisible sculptures. Tiny grains of dust collide and fuse, forming the seeds of future worlds. Each act, each exchange happens without sound. The silence carries it all, absorbs it, preserves it, witnesses it. And you, a small observer adrift among the stars, are part of this grand equilibrium. You are floating in a sea that never ends, surrounded by a silence that has existed since the dawn of time. You might imagine that such a place would feel cold, and yet there is warmth here. Not the warmth of heat or flame, but the warmth of peace. The kind that comes when the mind stops struggling to make sense of everything, and simply is. You begin to realize that silence has a texture. It feels like velvet, soft, enveloping, complete. It presses gently against your awareness until even thought begins to slow to the rhythm of eternity. You feel small, yes, but not insignificant. Because here, in the vacuum's hush, you are as much a part of the universe as any star or galaxy. You are woven into the same silent fabric. In the far dark, you glimpse a faint shimmer, a region where gas begins to gather, the early whisper of a new star's formation. Gravity, patient and invisible, draws the matter closer. Each atom falls inward, colliding in slow, soundless dance. The cloud thickens, warming, glowing faintly. No noise marks its birth, only the gentle gathering of light. Over millions of years, that glow will grow. It will compress, ignite, and burn. And from this quiet seed, a star will be born. All of it in perfect silence, the most powerful act of creation in the universe, happening without a sound. The vacuum's hush does not interrupt. It simply allows. You drift past regions of dark matter, unseen, yet massive, curving the path of light itself, the invisible skeleton of the cosmos. Each filament, each cluster, shaping the grand structure of galaxies. It is as though the universe itself is built from silence, carved by gravity, polished by time. The emptiness between these structures is not absence, but balance. An ocean so vast, its tides are centuries long, and within those tides, galaxies drift like luminous islands, quiet and eternal. The more you travel, the more the hush deepens, until sound becomes a distant memory, a relic of your small breathing world far away. Now, in this boundless stillness, you begin to feel time unravel. Seconds no longer have meaning. Moments stretch into forever. Your thoughts move like light through space, slow, wandering, infinite. It feels as though the universe is holding you gently in its invisible arms. You are a traveler of silence, wrapped in the comfort of cosmic peace. And you realize something. That silence is not the enemy of life. It is its foundation. Without it, there could be no balance, no rhythm, no creation. The hush is the pause between heartbeats, the breath before dawn, the waiting between stars. Somewhere, deep within this infinite quiet, quantum particles still dance. Each flicker, each wave is a reminder that nothing is ever truly still. Even the void hums with faint possibility. Energy waiting to become matter. Matter waiting to become life. The silence carries it all. It is the memory of everything that has ever been and everything that will ever be. And so as you drift in the vacuum's hush, you begin to understand. The silence of interstellar space is not a void to fear. It is the cradle of the cosmos. It is the soundless heartbeat of creation itself. Time stretches. You feel your awareness merging with the calm. Thoughts dissolve. Even the concept of you begins to fade into the endless stillness. And in that moment, you are no longer a traveler in space. You are space. The quiet within you is the same as the quiet beyond you. The vacuum's hush flows through your mind like water through an ancient canyon, slow, patient, eternal. And from that silence, the faint echo of understanding rises. The universe doesn't speak in words or sound. It speaks in gravity, in light, in time. It speaks in the hush between all things. Far beyond, a distant galaxy flickers, millions of stars turning in slow, soundless spiral. It feels impossibly far away, yet deeply familiar, because every photon it sheds carries the same silence that surrounds you now, the same hush that has existed since the very beginning. And as you watch it spin, you feel a serene truth settle over you. The vacuum's hush is not loneliness. It is connection, a quiet thread tying every star, every atom, every thought together in one vast, timeless whole. Chapter 3, Whispers of the Cosmos. Drifting now through the deep, unbroken dark, you begin to sense something faint. Not sound, not movement, but presence. A feeling that beneath the quiet, the universe is not silent at all. It is whispering. Every star, every particle, every faint beam of light, all carry messages. Not in language, but in energy. A quiet conversation, older than time, spoken in the soft vocabulary of the cosmos itself. You pause in the emptiness, suspended between the invisible tides of interstellar space. Around you, the stars seem frozen. But as you listen, not with your ears, but with your awareness, a subtle rhythm begins to emerge. The pulsing of distant quasars flickering with clockwork precision. The steady beat of pulsars, spinning neutron stars radiating waves across the void. The background hum of cosmic microwave radiation, the last whisper of the Big Bang still echoing faintly through every corner of the universe. It is all there, the quiet orchestra of creation. And though it cannot be heard in air, it can be felt, measured, translated. The first to sense these whispers were not poets, but scientists. Yet perhaps they were dreamers too, humans who looked at the sky and thought, there must be something more than light. So they built instruments to listen to what the eyes could not see. Massive radio telescopes, vast as valleys, turned their open faces toward the stars. They caught the faintest murmurs of radio waves traveling across billions of years, echoes from the hearts of galaxies, the trails of dying stars, the cries of collapsing suns. These waves travel not as sound, but as invisible ripples of electricity and magnetism stretching across eternity. And though we cannot hear them, they tell stories far older than any words. You drift closer to one of these ancient messengers, a pulsar, a star no larger than a city, yet heavier than the sun. It spins hundreds of times each second, releasing bursts of radio energy that flash through space like the ticking of a cosmic clock. Each pulse is a whisper, a heartbeat from a star long dead. Its surface is iron, dense beyond comprehension, its gravity so strong it bends light. And yet, through all that power, it speaks gently, in rhythm, in pattern, in silence. You imagine those waves passing through you, invisible yet real, carrying information from across the galaxy. They travel forever, unimpeded, unbroken, until they are finally caught by a listening mind. Perhaps by us, perhaps by another. There are other whispers too, softer, older, deeper. In the faint background of the universe, a steady hum remains. existence. It is the afterglow of creation, the light left behind from the birth of everything. We call it the cosmic microwave background. Long ago, when the universe was young, it burned with unimaginable brightness. Then, as it expanded, the fire cooled, and that light stretched into microwaves, a relic signal that now fills all of space. It is faint beyond imagining, but it is everywhere. If you could listen to it, if you could tune your mind to the right frequency, you would hear the last whisper of the moment the cosmos began to breathe. Everywhere you drift, it follows, soft, constant, a lullaby from the dawn of time. And yet, there are newer voices too, brief sparks, sudden calls in the dark. Astronomers have found them, fast radio bursts, flashes of energy lasting less than a blink, yet powerful enough to outshine whole galaxies for an instant. No one fully knows where they come from. Some think they are the cries of collapsing stars, others the magnetic sighs of newborn neutron suns. A few imagine they might be something else entirely, intelligent, perhaps, or at least deliberate. But the vacuum guards its secrets closely. For every signal we catch, millions pass unnoticed, swallowed by the vastness. Still we keep listening, because each whisper is a possibility, a message from somewhere we've never seen. The universe hums in ways we can only begin to perceive. Light itself is a whisper, a constant wave of energy moving through the dark. Each color, each photon carries its own story, how far it has traveled, what it has touched, and what it has become. Even gravity has a voice. When massive stars collide, they send ripples through space-time, gravitational waves, bending the fabric of reality itself. These waves move silently and visibly, but they leave an imprint that our instruments can feel, like the faintest tremor in the web of existence. When scientists first detected one, they turned its data into sound, and it became a single rising note, a quiet chirp echoing across the universe, a song of two black holes becoming one, the first true whisper ever heard from space-time itself. As you float in the darkness, surrounded by this orchestra of unseen forces, you realize that silence is not the absence of communication, it is its most refined form. The universe doesn't speak loudly. It doesn't shout or cry. It murmurs. It sighs. It breathes in light and gravity, in rhythm and pattern. And if you listen with the right kind of stillness, you can almost feel it, the soft vibration of everything that ever was. You imagine drifting closer to Earth again, closer to that small blue world turning silently beneath its thin sky. There, radio telescopes rise like giant flowers, collecting the whispers of the cosmos, each one tuned to a different frequency, like instruments in a vast symphony, capturing the endless hum of creation. Among those signals are human-made voices, faint traces of us, drifting outward forever. The crackle of early broadcasts, the pulse of radar, the music of our world carried into eternity. Our own small attempt to join the universal conversation. Perhaps somewhere another intelligence listens, a mind born under another sun, attuned to frequencies we can barely imagine. Perhaps they too have built great dishes that turn slowly toward the dark, wondering if someone else is out there, listening back. You think of the wow signal, that brief, mysterious pulse detected decades ago. A single moment of cosmic clarity, never repeated, never explained. Was it a whisper from another world, or simply the universe playing with chance? We may never know, but still we listen, because even in the great silence the possibility of voice persists. Every whisper you've encountered, every pulse, every wave, is a reminder that the universe communicates constantly, not with noise, but with structure, not with words, but with wonder. The magnetic fields of Jupiter sing through radio frequencies like distant thunder. The auroras of Saturn dance in silent music. Visible light turned to melody through the mind's imagination. Even the swirling plasma of the sun sends out patterns, bursts and flares that speak the language of energy, of motion, of life. It is as though the entire cosmos is breathing together, quietly but endlessly. You drift now beyond the galaxy's edge, into the intergalactic sea, where the stars grow thin and the darkness deepens. Here, the whispers become fainter, but never vanish. Even the most distant galaxies, faint smudges of light on the edge of perception, send out their murmurs across the void. Every point of light in the sky is a voice, every photon a story, and as you drift through them you realize that this is not silence at all. It is a grand cosmic choir, one so vast, so slow, so delicate, that it requires absolute stillness to be heard. And so you listen. You let go of words, of time, of thought. You become part of the quiet listening itself, a vessel for the whispers of the cosmos. In their rhythm, you hear creation. In their pattern, you sense eternity. And in their stillness, you feel something profoundly human, the desire to understand, to connect, to belong. The universe may not speak in sound, but in every wavelength, every particle, every gravitational tremor, it speaks nonetheless. And we, fragile and fleeting, have learned to listen. You drift onward, bathed in faint starlight, surrounded by invisible waves. Each one passes through you like a sigh, a ripple from another world. You close your eyes, and for a moment you feel that all of existence, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, is whispering the same truth. That silence is never empty. That stillness is never void. That even in the dark, the cosmos is always speaking, softly, beautifully, endlessly. And in that realization, you find peace. You float within the eternal hum, and it feels like home. Chapter 3. Whispers of the Cosmos. The silence of interstellar space is never truly silent. It is a canvas, black and eternal, upon which the universe paints with light, with energy, with invisible brush strokes of magnetism and gravity. Close your eyes. Drift into that stillness again. The vastness between the stars, the eternal calm that stretches in every direction. And yet, beneath that calm there are whispers, not of air or water or any familiar sound, but whispers of something more ancient, more delicate, more profound. Far beyond the range of your hearing there are radio waves, soft ripples in the electromagnetic sea. They travel endlessly through the void, passing through clouds of dust and rivers of plasma, carrying with them the quiet memory of creation itself. These are the whispers of pulsars, the spinning remnants of once mighty stars. They rotate hundreds of times per second, each spin releasing a precise rhythmic beam of energy, a heartbeat of the cosmos. To the human ear, when translated, they sound like the faint ticking of an ancient clock, measuring not hours or minutes, but the lifetimes of Imagine drifting near one of these stellar lighthouses, the universe around you utterly dark, save for the faint pulse of radio light echoing across millennia. Every tick, every beam, a message in the silence, a reminder that even in emptiness, the universe still speaks. Farther away, deep in the folds of cosmic background radiation, there lies another whisper, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang itself. This radiation hums softly in every direction, an invisible relic of the universe's fiery birth. When scientists first detected it, they realized they were listening to the universe's own first breath. A faint hiss, a subtle vibration, a soundless echo that has lingered for almost 14 billion years. Let your thoughts wander with that whisper. Imagine yourself adrift within it, not moving, not bound by time, just floating in the quiet residue of creation. Each faint flicker of radiation is a memory of beginnings, when matter and light first found their dance, and silence became a vessel for everything that followed. Now, beyond light, there are other waves, gentle tremors in the very fabric of space-time itself, gravitational waves. When two black holes collide, or when neutron stars spiral into one another, they send ripples outward, stretching and compressing reality like a stone dropped into a cosmic pond. These waves are unimaginably faint, yet they move through everything, through galaxies, through stars, through you. If you were still enough, sensitive enough, perhaps you could feel them, the faintest shiver of existence passing through your being. And when these waves reach Earth, our instruments translate them into vibrations we can perceive. Each ripple becomes a fleeting melody, the universe singing in frequencies beyond sound, a song of motion, of gravity, of time itself breathing. Listen closer. In that vast silence, you might sense the soft murmur of cosmic rays, high-energy travelers that wander the galaxy, born in supernova and gamma bursts. They move without sound, without light, but they carry within them the signatures of ancient fire. Every atom they touch, every molecule they collide with, tells a story of their endless journey, a voyage from the death of a star to the birth of another. They are the whispers of transformation, moving unseen through the quiet night of the cosmos. And somewhere, across the immeasurable distance, our instruments, our delicate listeners, reach out into the dark. They wait, they listen, they hope to hear something new. The SETI arrays their massive dishes turned to the stars. Listen for faint patterns, unnatural rhythms in the sea of static, possible signs of intelligence calling back. Yet so far, the silence remains. The whispers we detect are all natural, all ancient, all born from physics rather than purpose. Still, humanity listens, for in the silence, there is always the possibility of connection. Perhaps one day a pattern will emerge, a rhythm not formed by a pulsar or a black hole, but by thought, by intent, by another being somewhere across the endless dark saying softly, until then, we continue to listen to the universe's own whispers. Each one tells us something about creation, about distance, about how the quiet is not empty, but full of conversation in a language our ears cannot yet comprehend. And as you drift deeper into this thought, as your breathing slows and your body relaxes into the rhythm of space itself, imagine that silence again, the grand silence between stars. Now you know that within that stillness, a symphony hums just beyond reach, an orchestra without sound, playing eternally across the universe. The silence of space is not the absence of life or energy. It is the quiet breath of infinity itself. Every whisper, every pulse, every wave is a reminder that creation is still unfolding, softly, endlessly, in perfect cosmic quiet. Chapter 4. The Unseen Orchestra. The silence of interstellar space seems complete, but as you've now come to feel, not hear, this silence hums with hidden life. It vibrates with invisible frequencies, soft motions of light, magnetism, gravity, and time itself unfolding. And yet, something remarkable happens when we, fragile listeners from Earth, decide to translate that hidden world into something we can understand. We give it voice. We turn light into tone, data into melody, motion into rhythm. We make the silence sing. Drift with me now through this realm where numbers become notes and the void becomes an orchestra. Imagine standing on the edge of a great cosmic plane. Before you, galaxies swirl like lanterns in an infinite night. Each one moves, collides, and breathes, and though none produce sound as we know it, their motions create vibrations that can be rendered, interpreted, played. This is where science meets art, where observation becomes experience. When astronomers detect a stream of radio waves, a flicker of X-rays, or the pattern of gravitational ripples, they often transform that data into sound. The process is called sonification, and it is, in essence, our way of hearing the music of the universe. Listen, a pulsar spins, its magnetic poles sweeping across space like the ticking of a cosmic metronome. Each rotation emits a burst of radio light, which scientists convert into rhythmic beats. What you hear is not sound traveling through space, but the pattern of time itself, told by a dead star still pulsing with life. In another corner of the cosmos, a black hole hums, not in any frequency your ears could detect, but in waves of gravity so long, so deep, they stretch entire galaxies as they pass. When those waves are sped up and transposed, they create an eerie, haunting tone, a note of pure distortion, the universe bending and breathing. These are the sounds of the unseen orchestra, a symphony of forces and frequencies woven into the very fabric of creation. It is not a human composition, but a song written by time, played by energy, and heard only by those who choose to listen differently. Imagine floating through that soundscape. Each nebula, each star, each distant galaxy produces its own unique signature. Some hum softly in microwave tones, others sparkle in the high trill of gamma waves. Together they form a pattern, a tapestry of resonance and silence. Every flicker of starlight, every pulse of radiation, every gravitational echo is another instrument in this grand invisible symphony. And though your ears cannot catch them, your mind can imagine them. Let the vastness expand within you. Like standing beneath a cathedral dome made of stars, each one vibrating faintly, their collective harmony beyond language. Now, picture the Earth itself as part of this orchestra. Our planet hums, a quiet chorus of wind, ocean, and magnetic rhythm. The auroras dance to solar winds, singing in radio frequencies that ripple across the upper atmosphere. Lightning flashes release natural radio tones called spherics, tiny bursts that flutter like bird calls in the darkness. And deep beneath, our planet's molten core sends out slow vibrations, the steady bass note in the song of the solar system. From Earth's orbit, the orchestra grows louder in imagination. The sun emits a deep, constant drone, its magnetic fields creating a steady wave of plasma music. Solar storms add their own intensity, short bursts of higher, chaotic notes, like cymbals crashing in a cosmic crescendo. Jupiter, with its massive magnetosphere, produces eerie whistles and roars when translated into sound, its auroras flickering to a tune no human could ever naturally hear. And yet, in all of this, there is balance, harmony, stillness within the motion. For every flare and pulse, there is equal quiet. For every storm, there is infinite calm. It is as if the universe breathes in waves, expanding, contracting, oscillating between silence and song. Humanity has joined this orchestra now, though we are but tiny instruments. Our spacecraft hum across the void, transmitting gentle signals back home. The faint beeping of Voyager, the soft carrier wave of new horizons, the delicate tones of distant probes that whisper their existence through light years of emptiness. Those signals too are music, not composed, but born. A collaboration between intelligence and emptiness, a duet between curiosity and the unknown. And so the universe continues to play, a performance without audience, without end. Each moment of time adds a new note to the score. Each dying star adds a chord of decay and renewal. Each new world forming in the dust adds a tremble of possibility. Even silence itself has rhythm. Between the bursts of energy, there are pauses, the rests between cosmic beats, and those pauses give meaning to the whole. Just as in music, the silence is what shapes the sound. As you drift deeper now, let that idea settle softly within you, that silence is not absence, but structure, not emptiness, but space for wonder to unfold. Breathe slowly. Imagine your own heartbeat syncing with the pulse of distant stars. Your breathing becomes the rise and fall of solar tides. Your stillness becomes part of the vast quiet that carries every note, every vibration. You are listening now not with ears, but with presence, hearing what cannot be heard, feeling what cannot be touched. The orchestra surrounds you, and yet it is within you. For in truth, you too are part of this unseen symphony. Every atom in your body once sang inside a star. Every particle that forms your breath was once scattered through cosmic winds. You are quite literally made of music, frozen light and quiet rhythm, given consciousness and breath. And when you exhale into this stillness, you return your note to the great harmony, a tiny contribution to an endless, expanding song. So rest now beneath the silence that hums, and let yourself dissolve into it. The unseen orchestra plays on, through time, through gravity, through every trembling thread of reality. You are not apart from it. You are within it. You are part of the soundless song of the universe itself. Chapter 5, Embracing the Profound Quiet. The further you drift, the quieter the universe becomes, until at last there is nothing left but stillness, a silence so complete it feels alive. Here, in the endless space between galaxies, sound no longer exists. Light takes millions of years to cross the gulf, and even time itself seems to move with gentler rhythm. This is the heart of interstellar silence, and to reach it is to understand something eternal. Close your eyes. Let your thoughts dissolve like starlight fading into distance. There is no up or down here, no direction, no noise. Only the quiet pulse of your own being, beating softly against the vastness of infinity. Out here, the stars are scattered like glowing dust, each one burning in exquisite solitude. Between them lies a darkness so pure, it absorbs not just light, but memory and time. This darkness is not frightening, it is sacred. It is the space in which everything rests, the pause between creation and transformation. If you listen closely, not with your ears, but with your awareness, you may begin to sense a gentle hum. Not sound, but presence, the quiet energy of existence itself. It stretches through you, through the stars, through the unseen fabric that holds the universe together. You begin to realize the silence of interstellar space is not emptiness. It is fullness beyond measure. It is the backdrop upon which all things exist. Every star, every planet, every breath of wind on distant worlds is shaped by this stillness. It holds everything and asks for nothing. For billions of years, this silence has endured. Before the first star ignited, before galaxies spun, there was quiet. And in that quiet, the potential for everything. It is from silence that all creation was born. And into silence, all things eventually, even light, which travels so far and so fast, is eventually stretched thin by the expansion of space, fading softly back into quiet. In the end, all motion slows, all heat dissipates, and the universe rests in perfect equilibrium. But this is not an end, it is completion. A cosmic breath finally exhaled. Perhaps that is why silence feels so comforting. Because somewhere deep within us, we remember it. We were forged in it, cradled by it, and we will return to it again. Let your breathing match the rhythm of this cosmic stillness. Inhale the quiet. Exhale the vastness. Feel your body soften, as though it too is becoming weightless, atoms relaxing into space. Here, in this infinite calm, you can begin to understand the paradox of interstellar silence. It is both absence and abundance. It is both death and birth. It is both the question and the answer. The universe may seem empty, but in truth, it is overflowing with invisible harmony. Waves of energy pass through the void. Gravitational ripples weave reality together. Particles dance unseen, creating balance in the darkness. And though your senses cannot detect it, your mind can feel it, the quiet pulse of everything. Now imagine far away a single star flickers its last light. It collapses inward, folding upon itself in perfect silence. No sound, no explosion that your ears could ever catch. Only light fading into black. And from that blackness, the materials for new stars are born. The cycle begins again. Even silence creates. This is the secret of the cosmos. Silence is not the absence of life. It is the foundation upon which life rests. It is the breath between heartbeats, the pause between notes in a melody. Without it, there would be no balance, no beauty, no rhythm to the dance of existence. Humanity has always sought meaning in sound, in music, in voices, in the language of the world. But perhaps the truest meaning lies in what is not said, in the spaces between, in the quiet moments when the universe simply is. As you drift deeper into this thought, let yourself merge completely with the silence. No longer observing, no longer reaching, just being, floating in stillness older than time, and peace vast enough to hold galaxies. There is a calm intelligence in this quiet, something beyond thought, beyond comprehension. It doesn't speak in words, but in balance, in presence, in continuity. You are part of that continuity. You are not an outsider looking into the void. You are the void, experiencing itself through awareness. Let that realization soften every part of you. The universe is not separate from you, it flows through you. Every atom in your body has drifted through this same silence for billions of years, cycling from star to star, world to world, moment to moment. And now, in this quiet hour, it returns home, to rest, to stillness, to peace. Breathe. In this moment, you are as timeless as the stars. You are the calm between galaxies, the listening space of eternity. The enigmatic silence of interstellar space is not something distant or unreachable. It is within you. It is the part of you that remains untouched by noise, by worry, by time. It is the vast awareness that watches all things rise and fade. So as you rest, let the quiet envelop you completely. Let go of motion. Let go of thought. You have traveled far enough. You have listened deeply enough. Now you may simply be. The silence holds you. The stars cradle you. The universe hums softly in the background of your being. A low, eternal vibration that never began and will never end. And as you drift into sleep, remember, this silence is not empty. It is everything. And in it, you are infinite. And so, our journey through the vast silence comes to a close. We have drifted through the dark between stars, listened to the whispers of invisible waves, and felt the quiet rhythm that holds the cosmos together. In this boundless stillness, we've discovered that silence is not nothing. It is everything, the space in which all things are born, and to which all things return. As you rest beneath the endless night, let that silence remain with you, a soft echo within your thoughts, a calm that stretches beyond time. Because even when the story ends, the quiet of the universe continues to sing within you, around you, everywhere. If this journey has brought you peace, if it has helped you drift a little closer to sleep or to wonder, I invite you to stay connected. Like, share, and subscribe, so that together we can keep exploring the deep mysteries of existence, the stars, the silence, and the infinite unknown. Until next time, rest gently, dream deeply, and remember, the universe is listening, and so are you.